Pap says with shades on that Claressa, his mistress, is the best thing that has ever happened to him in his nearly 50 years. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Claressa Shields, surprise, surprise, a.k.a. Pap's mistress, a.k.a. Pap's entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's pick-me, a.k.a. Pap's side chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. So, Pap, you know what I'm saying? Claressa's married man has apparently an actual job. When Claressa had said recently that Pap had a job and that they don't have time to be around each other all the time, and that, you know, they would get sick of each other, especially when Claressa is training, that she doesn't need to see a married man every single day, and all of the things, I was thinking to myself, well, what job does Pap have? What work is Pap doing? Because all it's giving is a promoter to promote and hype up Claressa. But outside of that, what does he do? I understand he has that weekly spot with Rock the Bells on Sirius XM, but as far as I understand, I don't recall him still being with TuneCore. So what is his job? What is his occupation? What does he do? Oh, a rapper? You're trying to tell me? I can't even get it out of my mouth. A rapper? He's a rapper. He's writing rhymes. He's spitting out fire. I can't even say it. I cannot even say it because it's really the audacity to even suggest such things. But unfortunately, you guys, we have located Pap. Pap is apparently doing podcasts again. And this is what I'm saying. This is the benefit, Claressa, of somebody being entangled with you who is still married and is getting all this attention for all of the wrong reasons, is basically getting away with being married to Remy Ma and able to platform himself on DJ Vlad and Neil, the Danza project, you guys. No. So they dropped a clip. We're just going to react to this clip. And at some point, I guess I will have to sit down and see if the rest of the podcast is even worth listening to, or if it is completely and utterly a hot mess express and full of lies, full of false narratives, like as Pap and Claressa would say, and if we're just going to be gaslit and rage bait for the millionth time, because it gets to a point, right? It gets to an absolute point. But we're going to get into this clip of what Pap has to say about Claressa, and then we're gonna react, as always.
Well, Claressa's the best thing that ever happened to me, man.
Now, I do want to get into this before we let you go. It's been refreshing, and also probably annoying as hell for you, dealing with the new relationship, right? And then everybody popping out and having their opinions, because it seems like, again, rumor mill, and they're putting Claressa through it all. Like, every day they got something to say. How has this been for you, this journey with the quote?
Well, Claressa's the best thing that ever happened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta say that, man. Definitely one of the best things that ever happened in my life. Very beautiful, very outgoing. So much love, man. So much fun. Smart.
Come on.
You know what I mean? People don't know. They don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a blessing in my life, man. Love her to death.
Pap, I'm gonna need you to be for real, right? I'm gonna need you to be for real. So first of all, did anybody see or hear in that clip that I just posted of Pap actually answering the question that was asked to him? First of all, how is this entanglement that is going on 2+ years publicly a quote unquote new relationship, you guys. Am I missing something? Has this been a new discovery within like the last 30 days or the last 60 days or the last 90 days of a brand new couple by the name of Claressa Shields and Pap? Are we in an alternate universe? Are we in a different galaxy? You know what I'm saying? Or are we out in outer space? Are we in planet Delulu? And I'm not sure what is refreshing about seeing a married man in public multiple years with another woman and is not man enough to actually follow through and divorce his wife. If you love Claressa that much. And also, not answering the question about the negativity, the scrutiny, how Claressa is getting drugged up and through here, because when Pap is on these podcasts, it's his time to shine. It is his time to shine. This is his opportunity to audition for y'all and put on the best acting job known to man, because how in the HELL are you going to say that Claressa is the best thing that has happened to you with shades on? So we can't see your eyes on whether you are telling us another one of your many lies or if you're being for real. But then I peeped that you corrected yourself after that. First, you went from saying Claressa Shields is the best thing that ever happened to me to then saying Claressa Shields is one of the best things that has happened to me. No. Y'all peep after he said very beautiful, outgoing. He had to pause because he didn't even believe what he was saying himself. And then it's saying, you know, smart and all this and all that. Pap, we don't believe you. You need more people. You absolutely need more people. But again, this is what has happened because we've called out for so long that Pap never speaks about Claressa like this. Now, all of a sudden, you're speaking about Claressa like this, except for you got shades on. So we know for a fact that, you know, the truth is always going to lie behind those eyes. And that pause told me everything. But it's really the audacity to say that Claressa is the best thing that has ever happened to you. And you've got a whole thing of kids out here. So none of your children are the best thing to happen to you. You've got a whole wife out here. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, Remy Ma was not the best thing that ever happened to you. And now you're telling Claressa, and you've said this before, that you love her to death. You love her to death, and Claressa's going to take that literally if you ever try to leave this entanglement, Pap. But you know what I'm saying? These are the things and the stunts and the shows and the performances that Claressa and Pap like to present to us, like to put in our face and then get on the internet and not understand why they get drug up and through here every day. And Pap is all lying again, saying that it's all love. Where is the love? Shout out to Black Eyed Peas. But where is the love? What love are we talking about, Pap? Please let me know. Please direct me to the love. Please don't tell me y'all are talking about the alleged Pap and Claressa Instagrammy page that is rumored to be ran by Claressa herself. But surely you're not talking about that love. Because that's really just to promote y'all's entanglement. But outside of that, I do not know a legit Pap and Claressa set of fans that are like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Their love, their toxicity, their mess, their madness is so inspiring. I want that. I want that golden love that turns to green. I want that fireproof love that we could just, you know, blow out with an extinguisher. I want that. Please direct me to the Pap and Claressa fans. For real, for real. Oh, they're just haters on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They just don't like black love. No, we like black love. We just don't like black struggle love. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. And especially, we are not going to be promoting no mistresses. Y'all peep how Layla Ali just celebrated her anniversary. I believe it's 19 years of marriage. That is how it is supposed to be. the gag is Pap and Remy have been married almost that same amount of time as well. Because there's no divorce inside. So it is crazy to me that these podcasts are fully aware that Pap is still very much married to Remy Ma and is out here in public like this with Claressa, knowing that this whole situation is completely and utterly a hot mess express. And Pap still doesn't answer the question about all the rumors, about all the scrutiny, about all this and all of that. He is trying to make it seem in the land of Delulu that him and Claressa live in, that it's been nothing but love. It's been nothing but love. They love us. You know what I'm saying? That they invite us to the BET Awards. They invite us to the Breakfast Club. As if you have not been these places with your wife, Pap. As if you have not been to the same places with your wife. Nothing that you and Claressa are doing is new. Only difference is she's a boxer, Remy's an actual mogul, an actual celebrity. You know what I'm saying? An actual rapper. You were holding Remy back. We are seeing Remy thrive without your behind. So you have no choice now but to glaze your benefactor. To glaze so you can ensure you get that allowance this week. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that direct deposit goes in, that Cash App goes in, to make sure that Zelle goes in from Claressa to keep up appearances. I'm gonna pay you, but you gotta hype me up. You're not hyping me up enough in the public, Pap. That, you know what I'm saying? Too many people got questions about our entanglement, and I need you to do that. If you're not going to divorce Remy, if you're not going to cover up the Remy tattoo, if you're not going to delete all those posts about Remy on the Instagrammies, the least you can do is wear those shades and hype me up and laugh so I can get you this direct deposit. Make it make sense. This is clown behavior. This is bottom of the barrel behavior. You got Claressa being Delulu in the comments with a whole bunch of heart eyes emojis. And to me, this is the absolute bare minimum. This is the bare minimum. Nothing in this clip is discussing what is so special about their entanglement. What do they do for each other? Just like they couldn't answer it at the BET Awards. What is so great about the two of y'all outside of y'all having sex and Pap getting a check? Like, what is it? What is the draw? What is the appeal? What is any of it? And y'all been together all this time, Claressa, and still Pap has yet to hop on any records with you? But he's calling Claressa smart. No. What is smart is that you are using this woman and pretending to like this woman and using her for your latest come up. And unfortunately, this is going to drag out for as long as it's going to drag out until either the money is gone or you find another come up. Because as of now, for all intents and purposes, your wife still does not want you back. Your wife still wants nothing to do with you. However, you will not let her go, but have the audacity to make comments like this in a podcast, in an interview. If you feel that way about Claressa, that she's the best thing that's happened to you, why don't you make it official and get a freaking divorce from Remy? And a finalized divorce decree from Remy. Not just filing some crumbled up piece of paper over a year and a couple of months ago and no traction on the case. No dockets on the case. No court hearings on the case. But y'all want us to believe so bad that these two are actually going through a divorce. And with that, I have a bridge to sell you, you guys. So that is it, you guys, for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor. I need y'all to do y'all biggest one, and that is to hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. Es todos, es final. Es finito. Es the end of the road. Es the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.